Hello and welcome to Wednesday. So if you saw yesterday's vlog, you'll know that the vlog ended with me being like, man, I've worked a lot. Now I'm gonna go to bed. So I stopped recording that vlog, and 1 minute later, Mal walks in the room and reminds me of her appointment. She had an appointment because she's been having tooth trouble. She went to the dentist, and the dentist was like, I don't know if you need a root canal, you gotta go see this other doctor.
I bit down on something, it was in my food.
She bit down on what she thinks was a pearl.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when I ended the vlog, she's like, hey, I gotta go to that appointment. And I'm like, yeah? And she was like, so, and I'm like, you really want me to go with you, don't you? She's like, yeah. So we went down, we just got out of the appointment. I said, well, if I'm coming all this way, I'm gonna get coffee and donut.
We're at Dunkin' Donuts.
We just went into the Vava Vape. We're vaping. I don't know why I do that accent for vape. We vaping here. We got a coffee and donut. And this is the start of the day, which means I actually have not slept yet. I figured it out, and I have like 3 videos left to edit, and then they're all edited. Then it's just scheduling, which is the time-consuming part, making the thumbnails and doing all the metadata and stuff. So I gotta do that. I'm working on that, and then I gotta do fan favorites. But I gotta like sleep at some point. You can't just like eat donuts, drink coffee, and go. At least not long. So I finally slept, which was good. Admittedly, it wasn't a long amount of time, but I slept. I was planning on sleeping 4.5 hours, and I slept 3. Woke up out of the 3, and it must have been like right after REM, and I was like, I'm alert enough to work. I should just get up and work. So I've been working, and we just ordered pizza. Pizza from Domino's just came. It's about 7:30, and as a reminder, we leave tomorrow we have to leave here around noon. So math, 17 hours, something like that. It's a fairly decent amount of time, which I'm happy about. So I'm gonna eat some of this pizza. I'm pretty close to being done with everything for Stephen Plays, which is really awesome. At this point, I think I literally just have to edit 1 episode of Fallout. It's just the scheduling portion that takes forever because I have a lot of stuff uploaded at this point, but it takes forever to go in and do the metadata and stuff. But I'm nearly there. And like, I have a long time until we have to leave. Like, I can still sleep. My thing right now is finishing this up, and like I said before, getting started on fan favorites and just seeing kind of what that environment looks like. Because I'm not even really sure how long that's going to take me to do. It's truly incredible how quickly you can spend 12 hours. I just watched the last clip to remind myself of what I shot last, and I was like, it's about 7:30. And I looked up at my clock and I'm like, that's not right, it's 7:30 now. And I was like, oh wait, 7. Yeah, it's been 12 hours. So in that time, a few things have happened. I have not slept, and that was a decision I made that I think was probably the right decision based on what I was trying to accomplish. But everything on Stephen Plays is done. Like, 100% done, scheduled, don't have to touch anything, which is pretty cool because that very rarely happens. Like, a lot of times on trips, I may get things done, but then, like, I have things like uploading here while I'm out, traveling, and then whenever I get to my destination, I'm, like, making thumbnails and doing everything. So that's done, and it's actually fairly impressive because of the amount of stuff we had to make. Like, we are prepared for, like, however many days it is, 12 days or whatever. So, I'm pretty proud of that. Then I decided to switch gears and start working on fan favorites, and fan favorites covers about 600 vlog days. Normally it's 500, but because we changed exactly where fan favorites are going to be from now on, now they're going to be annual, which makes more sense. For this one, it's 600 vlog days, and I got through about 50 vlog days in about 2.5 hours. Just going through the moments that everyone suggested. There were about 2,000 moments suggested. Now, even though there were 2,000 moments, I got through 700 of them, and it might sound like I would have been going good and could have, actually finished it, But those 700, so many are duplicates, you know, like there were 80 submissions that were like, please use Splash Mountain from Disneyland. So, you know, I used that moment, and then I got rid of 80 of those 2,000. So that's how I got rid of 700 so quickly. But the amount of vlog days I actually covered was only 50. And I decided that that would be a fool's errand to pursue. There's no way that I could get that done beforehand. So I decided that the best thing I should do, instead of just not uploading vlogs at all and waiting on fan favorites, is that I would start working on 2017 vlogs so I could release them, and I'll just make a short video that's like, hey, the vlogs aren't out yet, but I'm going on a cruise and I am going to be out of town, fan favorites isn't done, and you guys deserve to keep having vlogs, so I'm going to release vlogs instead. So that's my plan. That's the objective. Now, you might be wondering, how do you feel? Not great. Not particularly wonderful. You have to remember that I've been sick, and I'm finally over my sickness. Like, I feel better, but this is probably not good for you to do. You know, if you're just getting over a sickness, you're still on medicine, and you're like, well, I think I'll stay up like 30-something hours now. Like, that's probably not the smartest thing to do. But at this point, I feel good. I just finished January 1st vlog. We made some changes in the vlog to, like, we changed up the end cards because end screens are a thing now, and they're going to evolve a lot, but I don't have time to mess with it, so I just kind of made something I was decently happy with. And yeah, I just have to, like, get a shower and get stuff ready. I still have 5 hours until we leave, so I'm fine on time. It's just trying to take it easy and slow it down at this point. Dan's going to be taking us to the airport. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end today here. This seems like a good spot. I don't know if I'll sleep at all before we leave. I'll probably keep working on some various things I'm interested in taking care of, but I don't know. My brain's a little foggy, but I don't have to drive, so don't worry about me. As long as I get on the plane, I'll be good. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?